jinns and genies, and all the in between. Thank you very much for checking my video. Please like and subscribe, comment down below. Thank you very much. All the above. Today we're going to be talking about accountability. And the reason and yes, I've talked about accountability before. Now, here's my issue. I actually heard this story, and I feel like we're really getting to that point where teachers and schools are starting to become really, really lax when it comes to accountability, because they're always thinking about themselves and not the actual situation. Because the problem, I heard this. Okay, so basically the story goes, it's about a little girl that gets in trouble for, because initially starts off with the parent finding out that the little kid, 14-year-old kid, by the way, 14-year-old kid, basically attacked fellow students with a pair of scissors. Basically, not actually hurting the kids, just basically taking a few inches off their hair, right? Mind you, yes, very bad. And I agree with you. Agree with the sentiment where he wasn't exactly happy to hear that she was attacking her fellow students. Now, before you hit me with anything, the reason, and yes, there was an actual reason, and it was actually a legitimate reason. Mind you, it's hard to say that, especially when another person was attacked. But there was an actual reason, because the individuals, and there were three, by the way, three individuals that were attacked, they attacked a fellow student as well. But here's the thing. They ganged up on the other kid, and it is for the most disgusting reason I've ever heard in my life. Ladies and gentlemen, it was basically a hate crime. Let me explain, guys. I'm gonna be honestly, between you and me, folks, for whatever reason you have issues with anybody from any ethnicity, shut the fuck up around it when it comes to kids. Never bring it up when it comes to kids. If you have issues with someone that just because they have, well, guess what? I don't give two shits about your opinion about race. Who cares about race? We're all the same race. So shut the fuck up. Hey, how you doing? Thank you very much for checking out my video. Please do me a favor, like and subscribe. Helps the channel. Anyway, as I'm saying, so basically this was a racially charged action, because apparently one of the kids, or all three of the kids that were attacked by this little girl, this kid, sorry, 14, but to me, the little girls, how you doing, guys? And thank you for checking my video. Please do me a favor, like and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel. Anyway, so like I was saying, this girl basically attacked these three kids, and mind you, they did it for the most racist reason ever. They did it apparently because this guy was I think Muslim or something like that, and the Muslim kid apparently had a turban. No problem, right? But apparently to these three miscreants, they thought, well, you know what? We're gonna corner him, right? And then forcefully remove the turban from this kid. Yes, folks, they had a turban. And mind you, under most guys, you do not touch another guy's turban. Holy fuck's sake, you do not touch another. Mind you, that's one, it's a hate crime, because you don't know what's going on, their religion or their actual culture. Mind you, sometimes it's both in the same time. Ladies and gentlemen, that is none of your fucking business. If someone has a turban, well, guess what? That they have a fucking turban. Leave it alone. Leave it fucking alone. Don't. And again, I'm gonna put this out never put racial shit in your words, especially around kids, because that will bring that shit up and they will cause issues at school. Again, because of what's going on here. It doesn't matter. And mind you, yes, thank you, they were Sikhs. This little kid was Sikh. And apparently they had issues. And again, it was brought up by these kids' parents. And I'm laughing in a ironic sense of the word, because these kids were hearing from their parents, I'm not okay with this either. Mind you, again, I'm only putting out this story because it specifically marks my point, is when it comes to race or religion or any of that nature, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? If you're gonna put that into your kids, take them out. Okay, well, I'll try to keep that. And if I do say it, well, I'm sorry to say it, but my point is really difficult to make without the profanity, but I'll try really hard. I'll try to be respectful with that. And please, again, you do the same with me. So, what I'm saying is, if you have issues with someone's religion or whatever, keep it to yourself. That is no one's business but your own. Because if you have issues with that, well, guess what? That means you leave. That means you, and thank you, appreciate that as well. And do me a favor, like and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel. Anyway, if you have issues with people's religion or the way they actually go around life, as long as they're not hurting themselves or anybody else, well, guess what? Get over it. Get over it. You don't like it? Guess what? That is none of your business. Nowhere near any of your business, folks. And if you say, well, it's bothering me. Well, guess what? Get the hell out of the place where you that's bothering you, and it ends there. And if you have issue, if you try to bring that down to your kids, you are a filthy, degenerate piece of fluxum. There were videos on YouTube, and mind you, a lot of these videos are on Reddit and shit. Excuse me, language. They're on Reddit, and you could actually probably look some of these up. Stories about, discrimination and things like that. I'm pretty sure you can find them, and whether or not they're real, I mean, honestly, folks, it doesn't matter if their specific story was real. It's the fact that these stories are actually a representation of things, and the biggest problem I have is the teachers and or principal, right? Dude, okay, first of all, I'm trying to be respectful, but this is my channel. I'm gonna be honest right now. If you don't like me cussing out 100%, and you're gonna try to PC me, please do me a favor and get off my channel. I'm tired of people trying to brand me or try to do the whole PC crap. If you don't like it, get off my channel. Just get off. I'm not gonna be fucking censored on my channel. I have every right to cuss all I want on my channel. You don't like it, get off. Yeah, that doesn't mean crap to me. You know what means crap to me? Is the fact that you respect me as much as I try to respect you. If you don't like it, well, I'm sorry. I don't want to be that guy that caters to every little whiner. I am not the PC kind of guy. If you don't like it, again, there's the door. I'm very, very... That's another thing that pisses me off. People trying to fucking censor me. I am not... I am trying to show you respect, but you're trying to tell me how I should speak. That's not how that fucking works. Respect is earned. I was trying to show you respect, but you're telling me every single 5 seconds that I can't say certain words. Guess what? I can say whatever the hell I want. It's freaking free country. My right as a free citizen. I can say whatever the hell I want. You don't like it? Get off my goddamn channel. As long as you respect my... Again, you can F off. Because I'm tired of your crap. I can say whatever the hell I want. I only cuss to prove a fucking point. I'm heading home. Anyway, the point is, guys, long story short, the administration, and the reason I brought up the word accountability is because the administration did not do their due diligence. They tried to suspend or expel this girl for what she did, but the thing is, they never really asked why she did it. And then when they found out why she did it, they all of a sudden, oops, because they never realized, oh crap, we're opening ourselves to a hate crime. Anyway, hold on one second, guys. Not bad. Just got home. Anyway, now, like I was saying, these people basically were trying to control the narrative. Oh, this girl did this. This girl did that. Well, guess what? Why did the girl do it? They never asked. They never said, "Hey, honey, why did you do that? I want to hear the full story." No, in their minds, 3 kids got hurt because this little girl did this. Yes, folks, I understand that the girl did wrong because it's my room. If you don't like blue, okay, fine. There, feel better now? Anyway, it's pretty. I know, right? No, so you want to change the color? Fine. There, green. Because some of you guys turn me green with rage. Yes, folks, I'm making a reference to the Hulk. Because some of you guys make me want to Hulk out. Because some of you guys are just dumb sometimes. Yes, folks, as people, you are dumb. As a community, you could be dumb. Individually, I have no idea. I don't know you. But I wouldn't be surprised. Well, it is green, so fine. You have to be technical about it. There, feel better? There's red. Rainbow. Fine. There, it shifts. And it's even better because it shifts. I know, right? Picky, picky, picky. And that's what irritates the fur off me when people try to be that kind of person. Fine. You want to see the picky? Go ahead. There it is. Now my lights are flickering all over the place. Feel better? Anyway, if you guys haven't already, do me a ginormous favor. Like and subscribe. It definitely helps the channel. If you haven't already. And if you guys do me a ginormous favor as well to hit that little bell icon, puts the that way you know when I'm putting the next video. Anyway, so basically the end of the story that I was telling you guys is, yeah, they finally got them to admit that they were wrong, but it took an actual class action lawsuit on top of what kind of lawsuit was it? It was a hate. It was a hate crime lawsuit. Uh, let's see. It was three of the parents, the three parents of the three boys that got attacked. Dude, seriously, you're killing me. You're killing me, Smalls. There. Please, no more. I'm tired. No more about the lights. Please. Freak, man. Now you know why I get irritated with some of you guys. You guys are too fucking annoying. And yes, I'm cussing. Shut up. You don't like it? Again. See that? See that right there? That's the door. Take it, mother. Well, yeah, basically, it ends the story. I'm basically telling the story that a girl attacked kids. A little 14-year-old girl attacked her fellow students only for one reason. The fellow students, three of them, mind you, were basically probably. Anyway, so yeah, the loss of the kids pulled a hate crime because some kid with a turban was in their school or in their class, and apparently somebody didn't like it. Yeah, F off. I cast banishment. You PC son of a bitch. I'm tired. I'm tired of people telling me what to do and what to say. So if you don't like it, again, there's the door. And please use it. Yeah, seriously, I hate when people do that crap. I am not a PC. If you don't like the way I talk, well, guess what? Like I said, there's the door. And I hope that it hits you on the way out. You get some pleasure out of that one, asshole. Now, anyway, end the story. The girl attacked with scissors, basically cutting off parts of their hair because of these three kids hitting this kid with a basically a head turban, right? And it turns into something even bigger. The parents of this kid of that got attacked got pissed off, and they're putting hate crime lawsuit on all three of those kids that attacked him, right? And the only thing that the 14-year-old little girl basically did was escalate everything because she saw what happened, and nobody was going to do anything. The administration was just going to basically brush it under the rug. Oh, kids will be kids. They shouldn't be doing that crap. Well, it's like, whoa, wait a minute. Innocent people got hurt. This person was violated because they were religious of a different religion, and you're gonna just sit there and say kids will be kids. Yeah, exactly, and that's the problem I'm having. And the problem was the administration was basically going to expel this girl without asking the prominent question: why did you do it? And I'm pretty sure the girl says, well, because these kids basically violated this other kid, and apparently this the one of the kids no, it was a it was a counselor saying, well, yeah, being bullied, and the counselor, of all things, the counselor said, well, maybe he should to adapt to America and stop wearing their turbans. Ladies and gentlemen, in any way, shape, or form, when you spout those poisonous words, yeah, I'm not bullshitting. That's what they said. And I'm like, the moment you say those things, the moment you have the idea in your fucking head, you should be fired right off the bat. Never allow around kids again, let alone kids of different ethnicity. No, and I agree. And again, that's why we should push for more accountability in our schools, in our society in general, and in our politics, ladies and gents. Because the moment we lose the ability to be objective of what's going on in our lives, the our administrations, exactly, this kid, the girl, the 14-year-old girl had more sense than everybody involved. Of course, the father was not involved because he found out that his kid got in trouble, and now he finds out why that she did. Mind you, she right off the bat said, "I'm not gonna punish you for what you did, but I'm not happy the fact that you did it. I'm just proud of you the fact that you protected someone." So again, conflicting, and frankly, I understand it full heartedly. Oh no, they got sued. Oh, the administration got sued. The parents, they backed off. The parents of the three kids that got their hair, basically they all got sued, and it was a class action because of the fact that they did a hate crime. Literally, that is considered a hate crime because the reason why they did it was because of the fact that he was wearing the turban, and they made derogatory references to the fact that hate. Yeah, it was a hate crime, and it was a derogatory term. They were basically it was like these turban heads should go back to where they come from, and I'm like, oh my fucking god! And the fact that you said that, personally, between you and me, leave them alone. I don't care. I don't care. I, to me, as long as they're not causing. No, I fucking agree. It is so wrong in every way, shape, or form, because you should never discriminate against person for the religion, the race, because we're all the same race, ladies and gentlemen. Let's face it, we're all the same race. Just because we have different pigments or whatever, we're all the same fucking race. We're all humans. Sometimes it pains me. It makes me want to vomit saying that specific words, because I've seen humans do horrible things. So every time I think I'm a human and in the same species as this piece of filth, it makes me want to vomit. I'm not going to go any further than that. That was just basically me telling you guys, administrations and, from schools to I'm hoping I'm not even human in general. I'm hoping I'm some kind of devil, because at least I can say that humans are below me. Because what the fuck? I hate humans when it comes to this shit. When I see people for the way they act. I don't see people for the anything else. The religion. Well, I'll try to get down to it. I know a few friends that are from all kinds of religions. I know a few people that are Muslim. I know a few people that are Catholic, that are from like I said, all kinds of religions and or walks of life. To me, as long as they do good people, it's like as long as we can shake hands and they show me enough respect, I got no issues with them at all whatsoever. I have no problems with them. When they start, berating me, yelling at me for whatever dumb reason, I'm gonna be like, dude, check yourself before I wreck you. Because I'm not gonna take disrespect from anybody. I've had so many people at my job. I work, if you don't know where I work at a food joint. I'm not gonna tell you which one because that's none of your business. I work at a food joint, and I've had many times where I had to tell people, get out because you disrespected me. I am not showing any kind of disrespect until they show it to me. Hey, I'm flawed. Hell yeah. Shit. Dude, I got enough screws loose in my head that you can hear jingle bells most of the time. And I'm proud of it because the fact that I know there are times I know I'm completely flawed in certain things. But one thing I can tell you right now, I fully commit to the fact that when it comes to people respecting others, for the most part, I can say that I'm quite inept. Not inept, sorry. Adapt is what I was trying to say. Uh, because I have respect for other people's religions and their cultures. Hell, I love learning about cultures. Between you and me, folks, I love about cultures. I've heard so many stories from other cultures that it's so much fun to do. I had a few people come from France, from Japan, China, fucking Taiwan. And it's so much fun to listen to these people. Their accents. I love talking about. I have a few coworkers that are from India, and I love those guys. They irritate the hell out of me, but it's fun because I love listening to stuff about their homeland. I love talking about their food. Hell, I even had some of their food. See what I mean? I don't. To me, you're all mixed. We're all mixed, ladies and gentlemen. There's no pure bullshit. And if there is, there's a wrong. You do realize the only time that it's that you're pure is when you're inbred, right? Oh yeah, no, no. There's three things that I always love about religion. Sorry, about cultures. Cultures is three things. Mind you, a lot of people say it's the religion, but I don't do religion. Three things that I love using of learning about other people's cultures. One, I love their language. Even sometimes I only know two languages myself. I know English, obviously, and Spanish. Some say I know another one. It's called sarcasm. But that's neither here nor there. Um, Again, three things. Culture. The culture is, and this is just me. So, like you said, food. Food is one of my favorite things is because it's a universal thing. It's universal because you can make the same uh, bowl of whatever you're gonna make from a different culture, and it's gonna go completely different depending on who makes it. I've had my mom make actual ranch style chili, and it tastes different than the shit I love on a daily basis. But it doesn't taste bad. It tastes. It just tastes good. Um, my favorite thing is my mom loves to do is she chops up a thing of steak, right? It's basically beef, and then she coats it in actual red chili sauce. And no, not tapatio or nothing like that. No, she actually grabs actual peppers, red chili peppers, and basically liquefies them and covers it all, the whole steak, and maybe sometimes potatoes. And she covers the whole thing in chili, and it's so good. You wouldn't think it would be delicious, but it is so good. And then she puts she pairs it with white rice is so delicious. That's what I'm saying. I love learning about another person's culture. Music is another thing that I love. Music. It's a lot of fun to do because you hear, hey, Marf, thank you very much for checking out my videos. Please like and subscribe. Definitely helps the channel. But I love music. Music is another thing, and I do a lot of music on this channel because I'm starting to do like a karaoke thing. I won't do it on this on this specific video because I haven't had a chance to put any songs yet, but I will do it maybe in the next video, in the next walkabout video. Sorry, but I can, like I said, music is one of my favorite things, is because it shows the culture of the individual. It shows the spice of life, ladies and gentlemen. And again, language is the first one I thought of, and then the other two I was talking to you guys. Exactly, music. Everybody loves music. Music is the music is the most powerful expression of your soul. Well, one of them anyway. One of them. Exactly. It's communication. Some people, I actually learned studies that actually there are people out there that actually use music to actually communicate. It's amazing. It's, you do realize that in the old days, in certain wars, they used musical notes to actually code their messages. Did you guys know that? I didn't. It was crazy. The fact that people had to do that as communication, yes, it has literally been used for communication. It is amazing. I'm pretty sure there's even cultures that use it actually as talking. Yeah, right. Da Vinci. Da Vinci. It was amazing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've seen the movie Da Vinci Code. No, there's actually wars that have been fought that way, and it's crazy. And I love it because, again, like you said, music is one of food. Again, food is this number two on my part, is as far as what culture can be. I've seen many times where a school or an event turns into some kind of like food fair, and all the food was from all over the world. And I'm like, oh my God, food is so evolved. Like, it is the best thing in the world, because you look into some of these dishes, and a lot of the ingredients come from certain locations around the world. And I had a conversation with a Indian guy, right? And no, not my job, like not my coworker, but like an actual Indian guy, from, well, the point is, it was a customer. Let me phrase that. It was a customer, and the customer was me, and having this conversation between you and me about life and food. And then he tells me, you do realize Mexican food and Indian food have pretty much the same kind of concept. And I'm like, okay, let me hear this. He goes, well, Mexican food uses spices, yes? And I was like, yeah, yeah, totally. And he goes, do you guys love using beans? And I'm like, oh, you kidding me? We eat nothing but, like, practically. Like, one of the strongest things that we used was with beans and beef and all that. And he goes, well, Indian cooking also. And I'm like, huh. Oh, well, then again, I can understand why, because like I'm talking about, I was asking about curry. He goes, yes, yes, exactly. Curry is a good example. They use beef, they use chicken, and they use spices. Hey, look, awesome. That is amazing. And that's one of the biggest reasons why I love learning about cultures from all over the world, is because I love learning how certain foods are prepared, what kind of things they do with it. Honestly, between you and me, folks, if people ask me what kind of one of my favorite foods from my culture, aside from what my mom makes, Awesome. That is awesome, and that is amazing. One of the things that my mom makes, and mind you, I learned growing up, was my mom's tamales. And if you guys don't know what tamales are, they're basically okay. Let me explain. Um, and that really depends further down because tamales are made different ways. Um, but where I come from, where my mom comes from anyway, and yes, my mom comes from Mexico, but again, different parts of Mexico, different parts of Latin culture has different ways of doing certain ingredients. This is the one my mom was born with, or at least she uses. Basically, it's the she uses dough that is not wheat; it is corn. She uses corn dough, and she basically uses it and then uses I think it was pig fat or something like that. She uses pig fat and then puts it and then basically molds it together, puts all kinds of hot water in it. Masa, yeah, exactly, masa. Um, and yeah, it's not. I don't know if it's lard specifically, but I know it's pig fat. But we don't really. I think there's a difference between them, or maybe that is what it is. The point is we use that and basically mix it together, and then we grab these dried out corn husks. Some parts in Mexico, even in other parts of like Brazil and other places, they use banana leaves. I've known both, and it's interesting to know that because again, it's part of my culture, so it's awesome to learn. So anyway, this is how my mom makes them. So they lather it with the corn masa, and we put in chicken or beef or whatever. It really depends on what you like to put. It's no different than um, any other recipe that can vary depending on where you go. My mom likes to use like turkey or chicken or any other fowl. I mean, we've used beef before, and it's actually pretty good. Um, and then basically we mix it with chili, either red chili or green chili. Preferably, I prefer red chili, and it's really good. And then they basically wrap it up from like side to side, and then from the bottom, and then they put it in the ginormous pan about yay high, like literally it's about yay high, or maybe higher, but it's like super tall. We make a whole batch, like a whole bunch. Like we're gonna make it's almost feels like we're gonna do a restaurant's amount of tamales. Kind of is because we don't sell them. We package them and then we eat them throughout like few months at the bare minimum because we make enough to do like a month or so of supply because again they're really making them is an irritation, guys. I'm gonna be right now. And as a kid, I loved making them, but now as an adult, I hate making them. I love them, but I hate making them because the preparation is ridiculously long. Yeah, no, it is a job. It really is, especially when you have to you have to knead it together to make it a certain consistency before you actually do it the right way. And trust me, it's just ridiculous. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love it as a meal because it is actually really really delicious. Um, my favorite. It's one of my favorite foods in our culture. And menudo is another one. If you guys don't know what that is basically cow intestines with um, white corn. It's actually really good. Personally, I like it. People say I don't like it because of the consistency. I'm like, it tastes good to me. Yeah, we do too. We do the same thing with corn on the cob, where you lather it with all kinds of ingredients. I love elotes. Personally, I love them. Give me an elote either on the cob or in a cup. I'm happy either way. And then chicharrones. Don't get me started with chicharrones. If you guys know what that means, basically it is it's pork rinds, but the way I like not the pork rinds you get from store, the actual pork rinds, because pork rinds is basically pig, deep fried pig. And it is very crispy. It's so delicious. It's even better, straight off the bone. Trust me, guys, you'll love it. Get it, and you'll enjoy it wholeheartedly. I spent a lot of time about talking about that because I had a we were talking about cultures and everything, and I kind of slipped into my culture. Sorry, guys. And if you guys are wondering if I like Mexican music, to me it sounds a lot like country music, and for me, it's not really my jam. It's not that I don't ever listen to things in Spanish like reggaeton or shit like that. Um, I like it. Don't get me wrong. It's just not my thing. I listen to it if people ask me to listen to it. I was like, hey, I've had many friends that are Mexican or uh, Puerto Rican or whatever, and they go, hey, let's listen to this, and I said, okay, I'll listen. It's not my favorite, but I'll listen. Mostly because I don't mind. I don't mind it. Would I download it onto my Spotify? No, but I will listen out of respect. You know. Anyway, guys, thank you for checking out my videos, and I hope you guys love my channel. And if you guys want to hear more about some really cool stuff that I do and as far as my culture, or want to know more, uh, go ahead and tell me in the comments. But I will see you in the next one. Hopefully, you guys have liked and subscribed, because it would definitely help the channel. It really does. But anyway, that's just going to be me having enough, because I got to go get some food and do some stuff. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Be safe. And hopefully the door doesn't hit you on the way out of the den of the Djinn. Take care. Be safe. And remember, there's magic out there. All you have to do is find it.